Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be talking about the ending of The Dark Knight Rises. So a lot of people like to discuss this as kind of an interesting topic, and that is sort of that Christopher Nolan decided to go with the route to end the Batman series, similar to how he did in Inception, which is that the ending is left open-ended. Now, I've heard it argued both ways that, oh, by the way, this will contain major spoilers, so get the hell out of here if you haven't seen the movie. Anyways, those of you who have seen it, you know the ending. In the ending, of course, Batman in the bat takes the bomb out, and the atom bomb or neutron bomb, whatever the hell it is, and it blows up and seemingly killing him. But afterwards, we get to see Alfred after burying him and all that, and grieving and everything. See him in Florence, in Italy, at that restaurant, and looking over and seeing Bruce with Selina there. So. The question is Alfred imagining that, or is he actually seeing that? Like, is that real? And that is left open-ended to the viewer. You can look at it either way. You can see it as Bruce was able to engage the autopilot, and because they did allude to that a little earlier in the film, Morgan Freeman's character, Lucius, kind of discussed it with him briefly, talked about the autopilot and having it fixed, and I'd have to watch the movie again to see if there's anything that in particular that would lead you to one conclusion or another, but my understanding of it at this point is that the ending is purposefully left open-ended. You can look at it either way you want. If you want to believe that that Bruce did survive, Batman of course dies, even though Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character sort of is, in the beginning stages of starting up his own thing, either being Robin or another Batman, sort of like a Dick Grayson type of character, or Nightwing possibly. It doesn't really matter which one he takes on. But Bruce Wayne as Batman is dead either way. So Bruce Wayne as Batman is dead. There's no question about that. He's not coming back no matter what. But did Bruce Wayne survive? So if he engaged the autopilot and ejected in time, then he would have been able to survive and get away with and just leave with Selina and let people assume that he's dead and all that kind of stuff. And then Alfred would have seen him there. Or the other ending possible is that he says no, he can't, and of course he dies in that explosion, or he ejects but he's not able to survive. The explosion kills him, or something kills him, tidal wave, whatever. This type of stuff. And then Alfred, of course, is just imagining it. Because Alfred does say that every time he goes there, he looks over and he imagines seeing him there. Now, people have said that, well, if Alfred was imagining it, then Selina wouldn't have been there because he wouldn't have known. I don't agree with that, because Alfred met Selina at the beginning of the movie, and he had to, if he was going to imagine Bruce being with somebody, he had to imagine it, it being someone's, that he would have seen, that he knows Bruce would have met. In his mind, he would have imagined it being somebody. So it obviously wasn't going to be Talia. I mean, who else would it have been? I mean, Selina was one of the only ones that he was around when Bruce met her, and he knew that. So that doesn't fit either. You can't really say conclusively one way or another from what I've seen so far. In the scene where the bat is flying out, I haven't looked very closely, but from what I gather, you don't see him eject. So but then again, that can be argued too. Would you see him because it's so far away and all this kind of stuff? And it would have been fast, so you might not have seen it. So that's why I personally feel like it's left purposefully open-ended. Of course, when we see, there'll be some interviews coming out and stuff like that probably, where they may touch on it a little bit and they may discuss the ending, but it's supposed to be left open-ended, I think, so people can choose and decide. Does he get away? Yes, it's a happy ending when you think about it with the, the autopilot and all that kind of stuff. If that's your ending that you like, then you go that way. If you like the other way of looking at it, like he does die, and Alfred is just basically imagining, like he says he does every time. And then a second later, if Alfred looks back over, he might not be there at all. Very interesting either way. I don't think, I know people like to argue and they try to say that one ending over another makes more sense, but I mean, this is a Batman movie. It's the same thing with the realism thing. Yes, it tries to be realistic and take itself seriously most of the time, but it's a Batman movie. I don't really think one particular ending makes more sense than the other in either way. So it's really up to the viewer to decide, just like Inception, does the top turn over? Is he in a dream? Is it in a dream? Is he in a dream within a dream? Whatever. Same type of thing. Is Alfred imagining it? Is he not? That's really up to you to decide, in my opinion. If circumstances change, and when they release the Blu-ray, DVD, this kind of stuff, I watch it over a couple times more, or just go see it in the theater a couple times more. If I see anything else interesting, I will add annotations to inform you. But that's my understanding of it so far, and man, even the fact that I'm doing this video really shows the care that they took in the plot, in making the plot and the script, and putting it together. Amazing, man. Really amazing. I can't believe some people are, like, disappointed with it. I just think that's crazy. It's like, what did you want for an ending? This was amazing, man. And the very fact that this is left open-ended so people can even discuss it and sort of choose their own ending, so it doesn't tell you what to think. I mean, if they wanted to go the route that Bruce survives, they could have easily shown him wash up on shore, could have easily shown him come see, Selina, any of these things. But no, they didn't. They did it in a way where it could go either way. It's up to you to decide. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's talk about it in the comments, guys. Feel free to argue your point on which ending you like better and why. In terms of me and what I like better, I kind of like the ending better that that Batman, Bruce Wayne dies, saving Gotham. That's my ending that I prefer, and doesn't get away, doesn't do anything, and it was just Alfred imagining that. But that's my choice, and obviously you guys all have your own choice too. I wouldn't fault you if you like the happy ending better. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one later. Peace.